Does the camera need kisses? Gotta run an errand early this morning. Get out here and get everybody in bed. They're all like quiet. It's 56 out this morning. It feels awesome. It's a little chill in the air. I'm gonna put the girls out in the back today, but I think I'm gonna wait until we get back because they've been so bad about getting out. And they always seem to do it the first day you put them out. Good morning, Trub the cat. Did you decide to go ahead and eat your breakfast since Mom was late? This girl, I expect you to be out here on time every morning. Doesn't understand weekends. What do you think, Bear? You need some dog food? You can see he's eating pretty much a whole bowl of food now that it's cooled off, as opposed to eating about a scoop of food every other day. Definitely gonna start going through some Dougie food, huh? Hopefully all his dry skin patches will get better. Really has a hard time because he digs in that gravel and it irritates all those like exposed skin. Hello, Cheeto. Mama's gonna bring you some food. Yes, I know, go on. Oh. He and Dottie have gotten to where they try to come in here every morning, which is not a big deal. I'm not like against them going in there. The problem is then I go feed them and they have to figure out how to get out and come all the way back around here. Where is everybody? Come on, goats, let's have breakfast. I think we finally kind of settled on a combo that works. Daisy and Poppy always get their own feeder. These two are up here. This little group and this little group. They get down to the bottom and Zelda chases them all off and we end up with like 6 of them over here. Just give the pregnant lady her food. Everybody will be okay. And then every morning, Waffles is screaming his head off. Are you always screaming your head off, Waffles? I'm really afraid he's gonna break one of his legs doing that. Go, go. You guys know where the food is. Time is just flying. I think this whole late start to the school has really thrown me off, and that it's almost October. Fall always flies. If you've ever worked in a school, fall's always super fast. You have Thanksgiving and Christmas, and you feel like everything's just going really quickly. And then spring comes, and January always has like 90-something days in it. January always feels like the longest month after Christmas, and then the spring just seems to go really slowly initially. Well, aren't you too cute? Is that a warm spot to sleep in? Huh? Is it a warm spot? That's a great thing about barn kitties. They always find a really cute, snuggly spot to be. They're cat beds. They'll always find your straw first. Jeremy's getting the flatbed trailer loaded up so we can run our errand. We'll tell you all about that. It's part of kind of some of the bigger changes that are coming here in the next few months, but I've got to go early this morning. But this is a fun one. I mean, it's all going to be fun, but this is like totally random and weird and it'll all make sense at some point. Good morning, Mo. Did everybody come for breakfast today? Did everybody come? Everybody's got food in their mouth. We've almost got that pasture completely cleaned up. It's great. We've knocked down pigweed and everything else. No, my ears are itchy. It's a good doggy. It's in the 70s. I'm still in a long sleeve shirt and it's like 3 o'clock and it is nice. We got the grass mowed. After we ran our errand, we came in and kind of started working on things. I didn't end up moving the girls because we're going to dinner at like 5:30. And like I said this morning, they've been prone to escaping, and I know that we're going to be here all day tomorrow. So I went ahead and kind of mowed down that spot and we'll put them back out there tomorrow. Hi! You guys are loud. We're gonna have a ton of acorns this year. And these guys love acorns. Don't you? We had no acorns last year. At all. Did we? Are you spoiled? Are you the most spoiled rotten goats? Hi, Pixie. Are you in heat today? Zelda, how are the babies doing over there? Man, these flies. Must be. Pixie never makes noise. Except for when she's in heat. I think they're all just a bit chatty. Pixie's not usually one that ever makes noise unless she's in heat. But usually when she's in heat, she's like screaming at the top of her lungs. So we got our fence pulled here in the front. So we're finally kind of finished with the first step. We're talking about how nice our front yard looks now. And he's continuing to use the box blade to kind of level everything out. But we pulled this today. I was mowing the grass while he was getting all this done, but it's looking good. He pulled it from, so we have the H post and then the H post. So we're able to pull it from both directions. Sorry, our road is like super busy. It's looking good. Got the clips in, it all pulled, and I was able to help him after I got the grass mowed. We were waiting to do this because he had to get the mailbox in, because we didn't want our mailbox to be over there and not be able to get to it. And he pulled the mailbox post up, so we have a new mailbox post in our mailbox. Kind of talking about what we're going to do at this front area, because again, like I've been talking to you guys about, we're trying to make this 2 separate pieces of property, the front, the house, and 2 acres, and then the back property. And we're talking about possibly kind of tearing all this down. So we're gonna move the corral system to the back so that it's not up here in the front, and that's just gonna make this property look more open. And this place, I know those of you have been watching for a while, was just so junky when we first bought it, and it's come so far. But we're really trying to improve it with the thought that we are gonna sell it at some point. Hello, stinky friends. Yeah, something smell good. They look so nasty. Stinky. Look at all that pee. All that pee. It's all pee on Luke's face. Yeah, we need to trim your feet too. We need to have a boy spa day. I hate those days because I smell like Beck all day. It's gross. It's a really hard smell to get off of you. Yeah, I think Pixie's in heat. So why don't we talk a little bit about what your goat looks like when they're in heat. What are you looking for when they're in heat? For us, we have bucks, so it's a little bit easier for us to tell because they can smell them. The big thing for me always is they're more vocal. So Pixie, who normally says nothing, is super talkative today. Now, Bunny is also yelling. Bunny talks all the time. Not super unusual for her, but this is very unusual for this girl. The other thing that you look for is flagging, and so that's their tails wagging, and so this really fast tail wagging is flies at the moment. We'll go in with them and see if we can get a good look. If you have a doe that never makes noise and she's all of a sudden standing at the fence being really vocal, that's a really good sign. All of my girls but Zelda are super vocal when they're in heat and will stand at the fence all day long and scream. The other day when Cece was just making all those strange sounds, that's definitely a good sign. A lot of goats will also have some discharge and be a little swollen. We'll look at Pixie and see. I know Cece had some the other day. Hi. So a lot of times they'll have a little bit of like white discharge on their vulva, and so you're looking for that. She's gonna poop. So right here, oh, you see that lip curl? That's another good sign. She's sniffing for pheromones. She's looking for a smell. Some of your girls just do that. Mine always do it when they're in heat. Everybody kind of does that nice lip curl. Kind of that buck behavior. A lot of times they'll mount another girl. A lot of times that's a signal that the goat they're mounting is in heat. For Zelda will mount a lot of the girls as they go into heat. That's also a good sign. And you have to just kind of know your girls. Daisy, when Daisy was really little, was really talkative. So it was hard to tell because she was always like super loud. But as she's gotten more mature, she's not just as loud naturally. That's Waffles that's yelling. He's not in heat, he's a boy. But all my girls, I would say except Zelda, get really vocal when they're in heat. They'll usually will stand at the fence and yell for a couple of days. They'll walk up and down the fence. They're very restless. And they do this flagging with their tail where they wag their tail really fast. There you go. Right now I have this one trying to use the tripod as a scratching post. That's not what it's for. Zelda's my one that's really hard to tell. She's a little bit more vocal, but for her, basically, she just stands at the fence. She doesn't really say anything, she just stands there. And so that makes it a little bit more difficult. Man, they're covered in flies today. It's because the temperature's cooled off and the flies are looking for somewhere warm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll spray you guys tomorrow. Mom will mix up some fly spray. So it's not super complicated. Those are the things that I would look for. And if you have questions about that, feel free to hit me up in the comments. What are you guys doing? Were you sleeping? Mom's coming to see if you're okay. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're just hanging out. Okay. Oh, does Mom need to come clean your water? She got grass all in it. She got grass all in it. Okay. Alright, let me go turn the water on. I'm really excited about all this remodeling that's going on. It's just making this place look so much better. It's been such a process for so long. And there's still junk and there's still grass overhead in spots, and like all this is trash that needs to be taken to a dumpster. And we get there and it's a little bit along. It's nice sometimes to like have something like the front get done and really see how that looks and how much of an improvement it is. And it's a little piece of a bigger project, but it's already making a huge difference. No, I'm gonna disturb Pork Chop's napping. Can we give you a belly rub? You got jealous the other day, Pork Chop. You wouldn't let me pet Timmy. Cameron, any kisses? Have snuggles. There you go. Yeah. Pork Chop, do you need a sniffer butt right now? Can we check your toes to me? They look okay. Trying to check and see if they need a toe trim. They really haven't. Their feet have stayed nice and yeah. Look at our teats. They look good. Can we rub Pork Chop's belly? Or you would that pig? Mama shot. Oh, it's over. Let's see if we can pet the big pig. My guess is no. My guess is when I get up, the little pig is gonna be jealous. She's so snuggly, and it's so funny. When we first got her, she hated being cuddled or pet or anything, and now she is the most jealous swine ever. Your feet. I might could use a little bit of a toe trim. Yeah, you might. Are you jealous? Yeah. I think Big Pig is thoroughly relaxed. Yes. Can Mama hold you for a minute? He's gotten to where he's not into being held anymore. Oh! Nope. Short-lived. Not my little snuggly kitty anymore. Hey, Nuts! Has never really liked to be held, but she tolerates me. Bye, girls. See you guys in a little bit. The goats are sleeping outside. So you may only get to say night-nights to dogs and kitties because they're all sleeping out here in the dark. We'll walk around and see. Maybe we can see them in the dark. I think they just really enjoy the cool weather. Our neighbors, their grass is really tall. And I don't know if there's something that maybe lives over here in this tall grass. Sorry, the kittens are all like in the gate and I'm trying not to squish them. They haven't been sleeping in the barn, they've been sleeping out here. We have this safety light out here. Maybe it'll be bright enough. They're all here. They're all sleeping. It's like, here's our little carport. They're all right here. All right, night-night goats. So there's Zelda, Fernie, Fixie, Twizzy, Daisy, Poppy, Nani, Bunny, no, Padme, Bunny, Nani, Pepper, Cece, and Tink. I'll be done. It's gonna be 48 degrees in the morning. Really excited. Headed to bed. The goats didn't want to do night-nights tonight. They're all out here in the dark. Smell other people's pee. And they do this flagging with their tail.